Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and I wanted to make a pretty obvious video today about Monsta Infinite because this coin has been absolutely taking off ever since the beginning of the pre-sale. When I told you guys to get in, hopefully you guys did actually take advantage of that. Like I said, I think the pre-sale is right around 15 cents, I believe. We're seeing $1.93 right now, and that's still on the low side for what I think Monster Infinite or Monsta Infinite could do. If we actually take a look in here at the beginning pre-sale, you guys would have got in at the price right here, which was, right around 20 cents, right? Around on 18, 17, maybe even 15 cents. It rocketed up, which by the way always happens after a very, very hyped up pre-sale. And you have to remember that people are going to sell when they get their pre-sale tokens later on in the vesting schedule. But right now we're seeing about $1.93. I'm going to talk about why this coin could do much, much more than what we're seeing here. We saw that push up. Obviously, since then we've had a decrease, but a very, very solid recovery. If we take a look back here, we actually dropped down to about $1.05. We're back on the increasing. Really increasing up, and I think we're going to continue to increase up. There's a lot of people expecting this coin to do very, very big things. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this coin in a little bit more detail, though. So if you go to their website, there's a lot of details that they can talk about the play to social, play to govern, and play to earn. Obviously, play to earn games are killing it and crushing it, and we've seen that if we actually take a look at Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is a specific coin that talks exactly about the kind of same things that Monster Infinite is trying to do. The cool thing about Axie Infinity is you can play to earn, and you can see that there's an 86,000 to 87,000% increase within just this last really couple of really last year. If we look at the last year, it's not been out for too long yet. November 3rd is when we last saw it on Coinbase, or the first time we saw it on Coinbase price charts. That was 17 cents. Now we're seeing $143.31. So play to earn games are obviously a thing of the future. And what I want to really kind of reiterate here is if we saw an 86,000 or 87,000% increase this year, the amount that this Monster Infinite would increase is substantial. And this was a post actually a while back. This one goes into a little bit more detail of it. Actually, if I don't zoom in, you probably can see more. Let me see here. Maybe I can zoom in just on the tweet there. I can't. Okay, we're gonna go back there. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna head on back over there. And I want to kind of explain, like I said, how this works. So, let me see if I can get this to you. So the initial market cap was under under $1 million. You can see that at the round there, initial market cap at round, and this was, by the way, the pre-sale. So you can actually see more of the ROI as well. So if you actually see the ROI on the side, you can see the market cap in the middle, and you can see the price of the coins that they're currently at. These coins specifically. So it's crazy to think, what could happen if we did get to AXS's level. And I think that's definitely something that a lot of us would love to see happen. I don't even think we need to be, on the same level as the first ever really play to earn game that's taken off. I think we just need to make, some of that ground up. And obviously, we're going to see absolutely huge, huge spikes in this price. One other cool thing on Twitter, they kind of talked about how Money is now trending #1 on Dex tools. If you take a look here, you can see that Money is actually trending #1 on Dex tools, which is pretty insane. Monster Infinite is not a small hyped up coin. This is a coin that could absolutely do big things. The kind of difference, though, between AXS and Monster Infinite, is there really much difference? That's the question that kind of comes up a little bit as well. And I want to kind of go over the gameplay style as well. So it's not just an ordinary card game like Monster Infinite, like Axie Infinity. Monster Infinite takes a two-pronged battle approach, combining turn-based and card system with a match-3 puzzle system. The gameplay was designed with the intention of creating an exciting in-game battle experience, which is competitive and challenging. You can assemble your team of 3 monsters now, save them for the Jalaka, I'm not sure exactly how to say it, but Jalaka, and be rewarded with the planetary resource. So what's really, really cool about this as well is there's so many actually, third world countries. People in the third world countries can actually make a living off playing these games like Axie Infinity. Monster Infinite is kind of the same process. Besides, you don't need as much money to get started. So they are going with, I believe, a under $120 for sure. I think they've even mentioned lower at some point, but under $120 to get a team of 3. If you go to Axie Infinity right now and you try to buy a team of 3 and you want a team that actually has a chance of winning, realistically, you're speaking, $800, possibly $700 at the very least, to actually start your investment in your earnings. So this is really cool. It's going to be a great, play to earn game for everyone at $120 at the very highest for a team of three, which most people can invest in something like that if they're looking to, start an investment on a play to earn game. You can see that they talk about survival, obviously, Monsta Wars, and then synthesis cloning as well. So a lot of cool kind of concepts that kind of take place in these play to earn games usually. But if you go to the game description, they kind of talk a little bit more about the race and class, the different classes and everything, and go into details on all the different kinds of, really all the different kind of monsters you can get in the game. And they kind of show the gameplay here, so you obviously have a lot going on. We'll find out more about that, obviously, the closer we get to really the game's launch. But there's a lot of cool things that they go into attributes as well, being physical attack, health points, health point regen. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go too much into this, guys, but there is expeditions. They talk about everything regarding Axie Infinity. And I want to jump back over to the actual Twitter because there's new things every single day really popping up on Axie Infinity, or sorry, not Axie Infinity, but Monsta Infinite. You can see introducing Moonwhale V, really an STO advisory firm in blockchain technology consulting. They're going to be partnered up. And we also have over here Ludena Protocol partnering up. So there's a lot of great partners they continue to grab a hold of. And calling all money token holders, they're actually giving out 200 inception monsters. So they're continuing to be doing giveaways. They're continuing to make big things happen. So I think this is, like I said, a coin that's going to make a lot of people very, very rich very, very quickly. Unfortunately, if you did miss out on the pre-sale, that was an easy opportunity, like I've said many times. But I think there's many great opportunities to come. If you don't want to miss out on, I guess, future opportunities like this one, make sure to jump down into the description of today's video. There's going to be a Patreon down there. That Patreon does talk about these pre-sales, IDOs, ICOs before they happen, so you can take advantage of the pre-sales and everything and get involved. Right now, like I said, we're seeing absolutely massive, massive traction on Monsta Infinite. So I do think that we are going to see so much more success on some of these calls in the next, couple of months with crypto continuing on that push upward. So I do want to talk as well a little bit more about what Monsta Infinite is really doing on the chart. So we're seeing $1.93, right? We actually had to push down to about $1.74, and now we're still making our way back up. And I think, the biggest thing right now is it is following the crypto markets a little bit, but at the same time, if you see Axie Infinity popping, you're most likely going to be seeing Monsta Infinite popping because people don't really want to miss out on either opportunity. And, I do think, like I said, this could be an absolutely insane price point for a lot of you guys to buy in, depending on where we go, obviously, next. And I think right now we're looking like we're heading upwards. I think, if the crypto space does pop off in Q4 2021, like a lot of people are suggesting, I do think we are going to see Monsta Infinite easily push its way past a $5 price point, and you're going to easily make it, 2 to 3x really, really quickly. So thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have any, if you want to take a look at Monsta Infinite specifically, I should have all the links down in the description so you guys can take a look. But, this is a coin I've talked about quite a bit on my Patreon before it actually did this. So think about the 15 cents. 15-cent Monsta Infinite now having $1.93, you'd be making some pretty good returns on investments already. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks for the continued support. I'll see you guys all in the next one.